This visualization brings us into contact with the part of us that holds our strength, our hope, and our love. The part of us that wants our suffering to ease. It can be difficult finding this part of us and bringing it to the front of our mind, but it's important we spend time with this side of our personality rather than feeling cut off from it, ignoring it, or unable to hear it. We can practice this sitting up in a comfortable chair or lying on top of your couch or bed. Once you're ready and you're sitting or lying down, start by closing your eyes. We'll start by taking a deeper breath. So breathing in, breathe all the way down to your belly, hold it for a moment, and then release it fully like a big sigh. And again, breathing in, belly expanding, hold for a moment, then release. And one last time, breathe in, down into your belly, hold, and release. And breathe in normally now, letting your breaths be slow and find its own natural rhythm. Make sure your hands are open, unclenched, allowing your body to let go. Becoming physically softer, looser, and less busy. Smiling at the corners of your mouth, tuning into your body relaxing. In this practice, we'll try to imagine what the caring, kind, and sensitive part of ourselves would look like if we could take them out of our mind and give them a form. As we go through the instructions, don't try too hard. It's more important to be relaxed, to be patient and curious. Actually, your patience, your curiosity, and your willingness to try this really is the practice. It's these open traits that come from the compassionate side of your personality. As we move through the visualization, the image that forms in your mind may be clear or it may be vague. It might be at the very edge of your awareness and difficult to see clearly. It may fade in and out, and that's all we need. Now, consider for a moment the word compassion. If compassion was a person, what do you imagine they might physically look like? Take your time and see what emerges, no matter how strange it may seem at first. Picture a human being who's calm, who's gentle, who's peaceful. Are they male or female or neither? Notice if compassion seems young or old to you. seeing this compassionate being in your mind, whether clear or vague. What do you picture them being dressed in? Is there a colour or a light associated with them? Do they have long hair or short hair, or would their head be shaved? Gently allow an image of compassion to form in your mind. If compassion was a person, what would be their facial expression towards you? Stay with any image that radiates kindness and concern for your well-being. If compassion showed up in your life, how would you know they were beside you? See if you can develop an image that holds warm feelings towards you, doesn't judge you. If compassion was a person, what would you notice about their eyes? How would they look at you? Allow an image that conveys a sense of understanding for you, is aware of the struggles you fight. If compassion was a person, how would they hold themselves and move through the world? Stay with an image that has poise, is dignified, moves quietly, gracefully. If compassion was a person, how would their actions reflect their commitment to you? Allow an image that's strong and wise as it supports you, never pressurized, always consistent and trustworthy. If compassion was a person, what does it feel like to be with them? An image that's completely accepting of you, just as you are, doesn't demand you to be any way different from who you are. If compassion had a voice, what do they sound like? What tone of voice do they use? A being that talks to you with respect, with patience, with encouragement. If compassion was in your physical body, where in your body would you feel them and be most aware of them? Maybe in your chest or your stomach, maybe behind your eyes or in your smile, or maybe throughout your entire body. If compassion was with you now, what would you most like from them? To just be beside you? or give you reassurance, maybe words of advice, or maybe a comforting touch on your arm or on your back, or hold and hug you. What does it feel like for you to be with your compassionate being? Do you feel calmer beside them or happier in their presence? Maybe being with them is soothing, comforting, puts you more at ease. The feeling you get from trying to picture compassion is coming from inside you. This vague image, this notion that you have is a key part of your own personality. They maybe don't physically look like you, but they exist in a space in your mind. When we come to the end of this practice, your compassionate self will remain with you. They tend to show up in your intuition, a part of you that is deeper, wiser, and more at peace. Your compassionate self lives permanently at the heart of your mind, always available whenever you choose to turn towards them and spend time with them. They know that we're grateful to have them with us. Now, in a moment, we'll bring this practice to a close. Keeping your eyes closed for now, take a moment of just being aware of your breaths and sitting quietly beside your compassion. As you move into the next part of your day, try to remain aware that you hold within you a still and nurturing part of your personality. For now, let's turn our attention towards this moment and bringing this practice to a close. Start to tune in to the room around you. Fully notice the sound of the room. And sounds from out with the room. The temperature on your skin. Allow your mind to return to its usual level of alertness, fully attuned and present again. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes and adjust to the light. You might need to stand up, move around or stretch. Well done.